You're live. Okay. What is it? Okay, I'm going live a little bit early right now. No, actually, I have a lot to. So, okay. It does say pricing your products. This is very important, especially like in my country, that you need to have prices for your product. So, what I do, I need this one for the prices. So, this is the price tagger. So I got this from an online store and it's really helpful. So all I need to do is to refill. refill. Sorry, man. I've been probably like a little bit lazy for today, so refill. Okay, so I just need to refill this one. So anyway, packing up my products, I sell these ID badges, and I personally own them, and I like them. So I don't sell something that I don't collect keychains. So here you go. But I think this is too much already. Okay, so these are my keychains. This was given to me a while back. I think when I was in first year med school, and this is from Thailand. So my friend is left already. She graduated, and I think it has Sarawak, Kuching Sarawak. So it's really nice. It's so cute. And then of course, our APNC network keychain they usually give this to you during Med Olympics, and um, you need to have this, especially if you're a clerk already. But and when I was in junior clerk, I was able to finish because personal matters. And this is dad's. I think somebody gave it to him, but he's just lying there. And I asked him if it was going to use it, and but no, the Beatles me niece gave it to him. And then this one, it's supposed to be separate like this is PDF. And this one is the Las Vegas keychain my mom gave me when she came back. She visited 2018. That was her last trip. And I think this is this also. What I like is kidding. You don't have to use it for opening bottles. You just have to use this. And of course, this is one of my products. I like this one because I like bangs, and I can like cutie, cutie nurse. I'm not a nurse, I'm a psychologist, but I really like it. And but I don't have my bar. It's also one of my products, and I didn't make it. I just sell them. I like resell them. This one, so it's cool, right? So nice. I think it's my lighting. Is really. Yeah. So there you go. It says fueled by caffeine and chaos. Now that's so cool. Oh, I'm full. As a psychology graduate, that's so cool, right? Especially if you also love coffee. Okay, so I sell those stuff. I also have like bags and all this things. But basically, when you're selling, you need to put up a price because sometimes it creates too much of a. I mean, why won't you put up your prices? Like, okay, you only not put it up if it's like you're unsure. But why would you be unsure if how you're pricing? If you know the product, you know how to price it. Okay. And what I do, because I'm just a reseller. So I order by bulk. Like I would order 10, 20, and then I would pack it myself. That's how I didn't know I had so much to pack for tonight. So it's like a lot. So there are a lot tonight. Then I packed. This is a new design. I'm sorry, it's already inside, but it's really cute. And once I pack it and once it's inside, because when they arrive, I have to check it one by one. I have to make sure that they look good. I don't want to sell something that's that doesn't look nice because it would reflect you as the seller. So the ones who are buying, like, I don't want to buy with her again because she's selling bad products, or the products have so much dent or whatever, all these things. And as a seller, you want to sell, and how you take care of your products, you can sell it again and again. But if you just want money, you really don't care about the product, then that's not good, because people would buy your product and then would give you a bad rating or bad thought. Oh, I'm not buying with this seller again. And she's not good because she just wants money, and then she didn't even, lots of complaint. But if ever I'll be selling something that's not good, and then the buyer would say, I need to bring it back, or we can discuss something, then that's good. And you come up with a solution, excuse me, that would benefit you both. So I got this, and I got my price tag, and of course I do pack it nicely here, right, so that it will last long. And inside, it's safe inside, so it's there. I got my price there, my price tag is there. I'll show you the price, but that's how it's going to be done. All you have to do is, you know click this. Did I change it? So what I'll be doing right now is I'll be putting up a price. So this inside are the price, and this is how you can move it with this one. So you move it to the price that you want. Okay. Once you have inputted the correct price that you want your product to have, so you put it in the package that you want to put it. So these are simple things, especially if you're just a reseller, you're not really a big distributor. It's very important. Plus, you have good packaging, whatever. Then you click and you there, and you press that there. Ah, now it's sticking. Now, what I do after that, that's the time that I open this. Check. Package is good. What I do is select my product for insertion. So this is it's an operation. And then once it's placed properly and it's good, and your product is also safe and sound, plus also you have to take care as to where this is going. So you have to imagine, if this is used, this is how it's gonna be, right? So you place it there, or you fold it in that direction as well. So it will not go back and forth when it's already bought or the person is wearing it. You also have your own quality control. So you just sell a product. Love the product you're selling. Now, I know that you would be asking, why she's selling that? Because I like this. These are the things that I like, and I recommend. So I don't want to sell something that I, for one, don't even use. So I use this. I give you an example already. Sometimes when the products arrive, it's like, I want this, I want this. But of course, how many ID badges do I really need, right? So I need to sell those already. But I can always put one in this bag and one in this bag. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. This is for selling. So anyway, that's about it. When you're doing your selling, you have to make sure that you have the price, so you'll not have any problem with the law later on. Like, you they will not like call your attention. Like, why don't you have prices on what you're selling? So these are three packs already, so I need to set them aside. Right now, my bag is there and I don't want to stand up because I started to live. So I'm gonna keep them in here in my drawer, and I need to put them inside neatly and then take them out when I need to. So there. So if there are reservations, I do take reservations, but of course I need to remind them after week, like, hey, when do you want me to deliver this, or when are you getting this from my store? So you know there are others who are joy reservers, call them that. They like to reserve, but when the time comes to buy it, they actually don't. They have a lot of reasons. So when they do that, just drop them. That you don't have any obligation to wait for them. So you already tried to make sure that they get the product. But if they're not true to their word, then they'll not pay you. They'll just keep on reserving. So I need to do like more. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm trying to revive my NGO. I wasn't able to really work on it because there was quarantine. I just didn't want to go out. But I noticed that my organization can probably be good in doing something. So I'm thinking that if people would buy my product, 10% of the sales would go to my organization, so that I would probably fund, like food programs and all those things. And I think that will be good and beneficial for the community. So I'm not just selling, I'm also helping out. I like that. Here you go. So you need to open it neatly. Make sure nothing's inside. And again, the insertion. Insert it. Insert it. Oh, yeah. It's inside now. And it's placed properly and neatly. There you go. And yay! So no air is inside. Just so that I can put. I actually am using a very small table right now because the big table was used earlier. The problem is the maternity table that we use to patients. It got broken. Oh, it's not broken. It's more of the foam. Not good. So I don't want the patients to use or my dad's patients to use that. So I don't like the things that the patients are using or something like I also want to use. If I don't want to use it, I don't. I won't let them. So sell products that you also use. Don't be so hypocritical. Like, I use this product because it's cheap, and you can use it too because I'm using it. Oh, yeah, right. It's just so ironic, right? Like you're endorsing this product, but when people see you, uh, so don't be like that, especially for celebrities, because they can really endorse a lot of big products. So I hope everyone is endorsing products that they're really using. You know, taking you know, like it's like bubble, like a bubble. Oh, I actually have some bubbles here. You wanna blow some? Let's see, don't finish. It's the package. No, I'm not gonna send it to someone. It's just there. Just using it for some excess stuff that I put inside. What's that? See, you can hear motorcycle. Look at mine. Some motorcycle riders here in my neighborhood. Just I'm sorry, but I would really use the word stupid. It's it's what 9 in the evening. And, and they're like running like crazy. What are they thinking? What's this number? Open sesame. Check. And then slide. Slide. There you go. Slide the product to its proper position. I don't know how's COVID. How's COVID is going to be with us for some time because we don't have a vaccine for that. But the scientific world are really trying their best to give us some vaccine. So the best solution for it right now is really social distancing. Now, with regard to the vaccine, if people are complaining, why is it made? If I remember it right, there's some medicine in. It was made in somewhere. I forgot. I don't want to say something when it comes to medication, but it was a drug that was used sometime before, really before. And then you can holler me up if you know about this. It wasn't a good product, and it has like a lasting effect, especially to women. So it wasn't actually good to women. So that's why medicines nowadays, if they're being made, they actually have a phase one, phase two, and phase three. So you cannot just make a medicine or make a vaccine and voila, eureka. That's it. Mm, basically, that's how the biotic got eureka. But of course, with regard to this one, everybody's just trying to find the best solution. So they want to make sure that if you're getting injected with something, it's not going to harm you, it's not going to give any bad effects to you or anybody around you, that it's not going to be a virus, another virus in itself. So they have to make sure that the vaccine is working. So it's not going to be a 1 month, hey, we're done here. There's going to be trial and testing. When we did our research, like every day is the sleepless night, and you have to make sure, like, is this medication working? Like, really, does this medication really have, or does this fruit really, I don't know, not a fruit or vegetable. It did look like a melon. But with regards to the purpose that it was supposed to be good for diabetes. So we had to prove that, and proving that is like there's a revalidation. We have to present it, and the panel need to check it and then ask us why we use those steps, and are those steps useful, and what other steps can be done to make it more correct. So, and then after that study, it's like 5 months of research. That was 5 months. We didn't like really have the medication yet. It's just more of the proposal and then some output, a little of it, as to how we can try to finish it up. But of course, we just finish uh, the step that was viable to that study. So all these steps, there's a lot of consideration to be uh, thought about, you know. So there are a lot of people just acting like they're the best or they're the most genius ones. I mean, that's okay, but at least if you act that way, don't be so blatant. Like the other solutions are not good or not welcome anymore because it's just your solution that's good. So you also, when you are intelligent, it's good, but when you also undermine other people because they, but of course sometimes when some people are so intelligent they do that, right? But I guess that's the personality because they're smart. What can you do? They're gifted. But I guess it, with regard to going back to COVID, so we just have, or the intelligent people just need to share and then, you know, see, see everything, the trial and testing, all these vaccine, what's good. So even if there's like a 2 million and uh, 2 million people infected, then they would still know what to do with regard to the situation, and nobody would be panicking. I think that's what's important, you know. I just don't understand people who are really complaining about wearing masks. Maybe because their lipstick can't be shown. They bought a lot probably. I do have a lot of lipstick, but the problem with it, it sticks on your mask. So lipsticks right nowadays are not that useful. Or probably if you have like a face shield, then you can use a lot of makeup or the complete makeup on your face. So yeah, why not coconut? I also sell like organic products, and I resell them, but I recommend them. They're called Amparitas organic products, farm products. So I'm reselling them. I haven't finished because when I put out pictures, especially for products that I don't have stocks of, I have to make sure that they're priced properly so people don't have to be, you know, asking a question, why didn't you put the price? And then Facebook doesn't like it. It also adds up too much delay, too much lag. Probably that's why you'll be taken out. So that's why they prefer it on the marketplace. You're selling it on the marketplace. You can post on your page. That's it. But a lot of people nowadays are really trying to sell online because it's the most convenient way to sell your stuff in the internet because there's not much to go to. If you go out, there's nobody there who would go to you. You're on the street, you would be dealt with the police as to why you're there. You can. It depends on which location you're in. Like for us, we have low COVID rate. So people are, you know, doing their usual businesses. So you just have to do social distancing and of course um hand washing. Your alcohol needs to be there, needs to be complete. Basically, that's what you need to do. What else? So I finished packing and I'm like, I'm done, done, done. So I need to like arrange the photos now. So I can't go streaming. So I'll end it there. Because if I'll do some streaming while I'm editing pictures, I'll just be looking like since I'm editing. Oh, you want me to tell you about my boyfriend? He's sleeping. He was so grumpy. Woke up so early because of something that he needed to answer. With regard to a car problem. So he was so grumpy. He woke up so early. And I was like, wow, you woke up early. You're going to cook. And he was so irritated because, not irritated, annoyed because I didn't get, he already told me, like, I woke up because the family called me with regard to this and all these things. And then I just said, no, you wanted to cook. And then later I realized, oh, no, no, no. He woke up because somebody from the family called him up. So that's it. And what else? Am I losing voice? Too much video last night. Well, anyway, with regard to that, it's done. So, you know what also people need to learn nowadays is to just, if you see something like a comment, you don't have to react to it all the time. I placed a comment on something on on Facebook, and like I went somewhere to get something, and when I came back, there were 39 people there. Probably, I don't know where not everyone was from my city because I know that they're speaking in a different dialect or language. And then they were arguing about something that wasn't my comment anymore. It's like it's so far fetched already. And then some people were like not reading my post properly. Like, no, don't include us in the we. No, but it was clear that I said that some, and then they just didn't read the whole sentence. And then when I asked them, or when I told them, should read my sentence completely and not cut it so you'll not misunderstand. And they were like, wow. Yeah. And I was like, oh, there's no reasoning with these people. And because they just want to hear, their own opinion. And that's that for me is not good nowadays because it's like my opinion is better. It's always like that. There's no constructive criticism anymore, and there's no respect with regard to someone else's principles. It's just that ours is better, ours is better, ours is not. Shut up. And the anger in it, how they would react. It's just like they want to choke you up. They want to like push you out of the cliff. Like they would even like, like really go back to your parents, your grandparents that you don't. I think I've mentioned this in some of my stream. Like, you don't have a good upbringing. It's like, huh? why did it went to that? I just commented something that's about this one, and now we're talking about upbringing. What about you then? Because if you will not, you know, how would I understand you? Like, it's just a lot of confusion. So nobody likes criticism, even if it's constructive. Everything's just criticism, and then criticism in a bad way, not constructive way. And I get constructive criticism, and I get criticism per se as in negative context. And then constructive criticism is good because it builds up a personality, makes you grow, lets you understand about, oh, okay, so that's about it. And then, so it's good. It's good for learning for both of you, both the one who's getting the constructive criticism and the one giving. So it's a learning process. The problem is when you're getting criticized and you you know that it's constructive criticism, but you don't take it as a constructive criticism because you just want to attack the person, even if the topic is supposedly about something social media or society. You just want to get it personal. Like you would say, you have a blah 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 blah. You're a blah 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 blah. Blah, huh? So it's you fire back with personal notes, which is no longer connected to the original thought or idea that was posted. So the thing with that is, for me, it would show a person's personality, and you would also know if the person is real or not. Because, of course, if it's a real person, then, if you would let them read the whole paragraph of your comment, then they would probably adjust to the next rhetoric or rebuttal that they'll be giving you, but it just goes on and on. Let me just. Do you want me to read one? No, no. There's like somebody here. I cannot move because I have so many products. Let me just read, and it's so mean. Like mean, 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 mean. You're mean. Let me find that person. Oh, okay. So I commented for somebody else's, but they were just attacking me, like attacking. So I felt that they're not good anymore. Like I think they're trolls already. Well, anyway, no, it's not showing anymore. So I think here's flag or something, or he just commented too much. Oh my gosh, 60 replies already, and you know like if you get a lot of likes, they'll just attack you like you're you're crazy. Man, these are a lot of comments like they're even tagging as if I'm their friend or something. Uh, okay. Um, some people are actually fighting in my thread, and I'm encouraging people to rally, and I'm tolerating the this. The thing is, they're saying so many bad things to me, but a lot of people are also defending me. So it's just hilarious how people could get, they they don't know me and they're attacking me. So you don't let that get you. You know, if you see and then you're getting attacked because they're not, they would want to feel superior. People nowadays would want to be in control because of the pandemic. We feel that we're not in control with this one. Everything is just going berserk, like crazy, crazy. And then there's something that people feel that they are in control if they try to hit you back with their words and just, oh, I feel better. It makes them feel better. So it actually goes back to what they're feeling, but not really about the whole situation. But of course, they would still want that situation to be theirs, to be the winning situation, and they want to like winning the argument is already a winning moment for them. So that's why it's like I tried to reply some, but if it's like goes on and on like it's a tennis game already, like okay, oh this is a waste of time. I'll just do more productive stuff because you yourself know that that's not who you are, so you really don't have to stoop to their level of understanding of what the situation is. um, Nowadays people get angry, but sometimes when there are cars parking in a no parking zone, motorcycles riding in lanes that they're not supposed to, uh, crossroads where cars, trucks, and all other vehicles would need to heed and stop first before they make a turn or before they even go, would not. So those things, they really they wake up my day like the driver, that driver. No, I'll have those kind of feelings, but you know the thing is everyone has how you control those angers, how you deal with them is what's best. But if you feel like it's too much, it's too much, always have a journal and you just write it down, just write it down. And then sometimes you can also like have a ball, throw that ball, but never, never, it's a no to have your anger of to test your anger to put it in a person. So no, put it in an inanimate object and throw it wherever you like, but not to a person because that person has feelings too. And if you hit that person's feelings, then you hurt them. So, especially with people who are in relationships, and especially people who have big families or small, like you're living in your family members. So, there's a saying that before you say something, you have to think about what you're gonna say next. If it's gonna hurt somebody, then you're I don't know. So you want to say something. So if you want that feel it out, just zip your mouth and you know because after now you're like, oh, thank you that I didn't say those things. And I'm sharing this because like for me I have a long distance relationship, so the communication, word communication with me and um my boyfriend is very important. So he says things that he doesn't want to hear from me and say things that I don't want to hear from him. But of course if one feels to say it, one should say like I want to say that those things already, but I'm trying not to. So communication Communication is very important to us so the relationship will work. And every day we communicate through text message, with video chat. We can do anything that communication can do just to have a good, conversation for the day. And it always helps. I've been talking a lot already. A lot of topics. I was supposed to what? I bet you remember, and I already didn't what I was supposed to do now. I was supposed to edit pictures, remember, and I need to edit them now so they will be sold. See ya. Ciao. Ta-ta.